Hello, welcome back. Uh, Welcome back to Morrowind. Welcome back to Let's Play. Welcome back to Capture God 64, aka Ross Hartsold, the guy making videos in his basement. Um, I don't have a plan for this episode. I just kind of wanted to record something after the success of yesterday. So yesterday I recorded episode 11, and I shot it and edited it in one day, and it was a fairly complex editing job, so I felt pretty proud of that. My computer still doesn't do as well with editing as I wish it would, but that's a separate issue. Um, I think it's mostly a software issue. I need to get Adobe Premiere Elements, which is I plan on getting it, but it's like it costs money, and I don't know about doing that. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of a rambly episode. I'm gonna try not to make it too long because I know that everybody's gonna be like, "Oh God, a rambly episode." But the last one is so good and so action packed. I know. So I am low on endurance and strength because one of the people I fought last time had a lesser bone walker that they fought me with. So I'm going to get strength and where is endurance? Restore. She might not have it. No, she probably has it somewhere. It's probably just like somewhere else. So anyway, let's see. I have sort of a list of topics that I want to talk about. I don't see it. Anyway, um, so I wanted to talk about last episode. I talked a little bit about the Morrowind PC version. I kind of just brought it up and then didn't really expand on that at all because I wanted to keep it focused. But I'll expand on it now. Um, I bought the PC version and I started playing it, and I feel like I'm definitely going to have to move my Let's Play over to there at some point. But the question is, when do I do that? Because I don't want to just like stop this series halfway between. And I kind of feel like there's more to be done with this series before I start over, you know? I mean, the promise of the series was sort of that uh, I was going to get to the point where I can kind of break the game with ebony swords and things. Daedric swords, sorry, not ebony. Um, so the idea behind that is that if you go into Daedric Ruins and you fight a Dremora Lord, I believe is the name, um, then they drop Daedric weapons, which are very, very valuable. So you sell them, you get money, and then you just go train yourself up to level 150,000. I decided that I wanted to do that. I might be on a high enough level right now. Let me take that Restore Strength potion that I bought just a second ago. I might be on a high enough level for it. I'm on level 9. My long blade is 78, which is pretty dang good if I say so myself. My strength is 87. That's not bad. Heavy armor could use a little work, I think. But, especially if I use my power, which I realized last time that I have not been using, Adrenaline Rush. I think especially if I use that, I might be able to take on a Dremora Lord right now. So I think I'm going to do that. First I'm going to go rest for 24 hours because you can only use your power once a day. And I'm not sure if I rested before, so. Not a lot of pretty ladies around here. Great observation, dude. That was only 8 hours. So the episode yesterday, that was pretty fun to make. I feel like that was possibly my like tightest edited video so far. It was pretty fun. Like the first part is mostly just that one cave. I made a couple of little convenience edits in there. And then the second half, I got a little more ambitious, and I did a couple of little montage things. So that ended up taking most of the time of those montage things because the software I'm using is still fairly laggy. Um, I just had to like, make the cut and then just go over to YouTube and watch something for 5 minutes, and then come back and it's like, okay, I made the cut, cool. It's annoying. I wish I didn't have these kind of issues. The workflow still a problem. I have to. What am I doing? I've been having issues with audio syncing. It seems like, as I was editing the last video, it seemed like my camera, the camcorder camera, doesn't keep time very steadily. Either that or my Audacity is recording unevenly, but like it kept going in and out of sync. So I think I've got a fairly good solution for just general syncing of the footage. You make a clap at the beginning, you make a clap at the end, then you cut both the video and the audio at the clap, and then in Audacity it's fairly simple to just select all, change speed, and then it pops up, this is how long I would like it to be. So you can just match the length of the episodes from clap to clap, and then there you go, you're synced. But even within that, something is being desynced still, so it keeps going in and out and in and out. And I think it's the camera that's doing it. I mean, it's like a $50 little hand cam, so it's not too surprising that it's malfunctioning. I mean, it's not malfunctioning really, but it's like, I would like it to be a little more consistent. As I've stated before, the best solution would be to get an Elgato capture box or some sort of capture box like that. Elgato is just the only one that I know of, really. But that's like $100, whereas just recording on PC instead is a little bit like $0, basically. So that's like one of the main reasons I want to do that. The other thing about the PC, I mean, there's just a lot of little changes that are great. For one thing, everything loads faster, so it doesn't take as much time to just do stuff because of loading. For another thing, it shows the enemy's health bars as you're attacking them. That's really nice. You can hotkey different items and spells, so you don't have to go into the menu to find them. That's great. I wish it did that more. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I'm just rambling. Sometimes my thoughts are not that cohesive. Just say stuff. I'm sure everybody knows this by now. It is funny how much, when I'm editing my own videos, I'm like, wow, why did I say that? I tend to use the same words over and over again, which is sort of like, I don't love listening to myself use the same words over and over and over again. Like, it's funny, I listened to the first episode yesterday, after uploading the last one, and I listened to the first episode and then I listened to episode 10, and I used the exact same wording to talk about how commentary is not my strong suit. So clearly I need to buy a thesaurus, and just like read it. Okay, this is the point along this journey where you get attacked by 5 cliff racers at once. It's actually pretty consistent how often that happens. I guess they just spawn in the area. I don't know. So the reason I'm going this way, I'm pretty sure I made it clear, but I'm not sure I made it totally clear, is that there is a Daedric Ruin this way, and I'm gonna go try and fight a Dremora Lord. I'm probably underleveled for it, but again, I got the power, so it was amazing what kind of difference the power made last time. It was like I really struggled against that guy, and then I died, and then I went back and activated the power, and it was just like no problem. Just perfectly fine. Let's see if I can rest. It's 12 p.m. Don't want to make it nighttime, but if I do, I can just rest for 24 hours, so it's not that big a deal. I'm all caffeinated up right now, which is sort of why I felt like I could make an episode right now. A little more interesting to listen to, and I'm got more energy, but at the same time a little like less organized. So there's trade-offs there. I feel like you know, I talked a little bit about mindset. One of the things I might have to break off this train of thought because this is a little bit like I kind of have to concentrate here. All right, so I'm looking. I just want to peek, see what kind of enemies we have right here. So it's sort of okay. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, it's a scamp. That's no problem. So in and around these ruins, different enemies will spawn based on like your level. Typically, it's going to be a bunch of Daedra. And if your level is high enough, then Dremora Lords will spawn. And then if you get like actually inside the temple, then there's guaranteed Dremora Lord in there. Seems like just a couple of scamps right now. And my sneak level's not that high, so he can spot me from all the way over there. That's fine. Not that worried about scamps. The higher level Daedra, okay, like the one that's attacking me right now. Hold on a minute. Fire damage, fire bloom. I don't want to activate Adrenaline Rush yet. Okay, fire Atronach, sure. Let's see how this goes. Okay, my health is quite low. I don't want to overheal, and I don't want to use too many health potions here. Okay, see. I was fairly sure that was going to happen. He was already actually dead. That's okay because I didn't waste any of that health potion. Oh yeah, I was looking at my skills. I realized I have restoration, but I don't have any restoration spells. That was another thing I was going to go do, but never got around to it. So I'm going to just kind of like sneak around this area, see what's up, see if there's any Dremora Lords. I think that fire Atronach spawned in this area, so there shouldn't be anything else right here. There's more dudes over on this side. There's a Cliff Racer right there. Just peeking. Alright, I mean, being sneaked at this point is kind of just redundant. Honestly, like, it's probably a bad idea to be here, to be honest with you. Last time I tried this in an episode, I just got completely stomped. So, oh, this is the one. This is the guy, Dremora. Looks like his spear is just dwarven, so that sucks actually. I was kind of hoping it would be a Daedric thing. He doesn't seem to be hurting me too much, and he's dead. Yeah, Dwarven Halberd, 600 gold. I mean, it's something, but they can give you way better stuff than that. The Dremora Lords in particular. So that was a regular Dremora. Dremora Lords are a little bit stronger. I'm gonna do a little temp save here, just to see. Last episode ended up being 20 minutes. I think that's a pretty good length for an episode. But I mean, we'll see what happens with this one. I'm just kind of doing this one all loosey-goosey. Okay. I'm just going to go in, because I made a temp save, so it's not like I'm risking much here, but I'm just going to go in and see if I can kill this person pretty quickly. There's multiple people in here, which sucks. Sucks fighting multiple people. So that person's dead. Right there, dead. This is a Dremora. Maybe just a regular Dremora, I'm not sure. Oh, I knocked him down. Sweet. He's dead. Dwarven War Axe. Can you please just give me like an actual thing that I can use, maybe? Multiple people in here. Yeah, this is working pretty well so far. I think my power has worn off at this point, so that sucks. Fire Bite Sword. Nah, it's a shitty sword. I'll take these lockpicks though. Thanks for that. Shoes of Sanguine Stocking. It's not bad. I'll take those. Constant effect. So those are anything that gives you a constant effect is going to be good. Okay. My power has not worn off yet, so real quick here, I'm going to take the Raw Ebony, which will spawn a Dremora right there. And he is hurting me already. So I have 2 quality restore health and a bunch of standard. So I'm going to try real hard not to die here. And once this like fire spell wears off, it's like a little bit easier to not die. Having that stuff on you is not good. I don't really care if I use all my potions here. First of all, because the loot is going to be totally worth it. And there you go. Dremora Lord, another dwarven fucking short sword. What the fuck? I mean, altogether it's going to be worth it because even the dwarven stuff is pretty valuable, but still, like, you couldn't have given me one ebony item. Just one. Anyway, this is going pretty good here. Gotta say. So last time we tried that, we failed miserably. Now, that was like 5 levels ago, so, you know, makes sense. I wish I'd gotten better loot from that Dremora Lord, though. That sucks. I mean, I can come back here. They will just spawn randomly in the outside area. On the inside area, this is now permanently cleared, I believe. Okay, now here's some loot. Long blade, two-handed, not interested. Value 180, not interested. Extravagant sapphire amulet, interested. Quality restore speed, I'll sell that. Cheap fortified personality, I might not sell that. I'll take the 100 gold book, I'll take the 200 gold book, and I'll take the 25 gold. Alright. Well, now I got a bunch of weapons here, so I need to figure out which one's mine. That went extremely well. Is there anything on your body? Iron Shard Slayer, Long Blade, two-handed, not interested. Bunch of steel stuff. I think I've already got as much steel, everything as I need. Yeah, everything's steel except for my helmet and my chest plate, which is better than steel. Fortify Endurance, I'll take. 36 Lessons, Vivek, I'll take. Where did the other person go? I already searched you. Okay. So, I'll call that a success. I think there's just maybe a couple more things I want to do in town, so I'll just cut to that and do that real quick, and we'll see how that goes. See you there. Ah, you know what? Maybe I should leave this part in. Oh god, lag. This area does tend to lag a little bit, so. So these guys respawned. That's great. He's dead. Please give me something worth selling. Dwarven Spear, great. Thanks. I worry a little too much about my carrying capacity, but as you can see, it is filling up with all these, like, not great weapons. Actually, come to think of it, is there any long blades here? No. There's a couple spears and an axe. Maybe I should just keep a couple of those because... Alright, you know what? Actually, I'm kind of in danger if I stay here too long, so that's why I bought these scrolls. I forgot that things respawn once you leave the area and come back, so... I mean, they don't always, but, like, there's... again, it's weird. Some enemies don't respawn, some do. I'm just going to teleport myself back to Balmora, and we're going to go sell this stuff, and then I'm going to go buy a restoration spell. So I don't think you need to watch me selling this stuff, so I'm just going to cut. So that's 450 gold, plus 300 for the books, plus 500 for the Daedra hearts and such, plus 200 for some other random odds and ends. And then I'm just going to store this axe and spear, because I do have those as skills that I can use in the future. I'm going to store the boots too, because I'm not using them right now. So those just get stored. And I think that's everything that I have to sell. So after selling everything and plus the gold that we actually got, I am at 2,483. I am not sure what I was at before. I'm sure I can do the math in the video editing, but I already forgot what I sold everything for, so you know, there's that. Have I stored anything else up here recently? No. In fact, some of this stuff could be sold. Stowed soap is pretty valuable. Anyway, I think that's gonna be like a pretty cool, like, 20-something minutes, and that's the length that I like my episodes. So thanks for watching. Can you get out of my house, please? Can you leave? Please? Thank you.